This is what happens when you stop pursuing her. Hi, my loves, welcome to a new video. My name is Maya, and today I want to share some things that happen when you stop chasing that girl. So pay close attention, but before we continue, don't leave without subscribing and turning on the notification bell because I'm sharing videos every week with content that will help you win over the woman you desire, and I'm sure you won't want to miss it. And now let's get started. Probably it has happened to you at some point to distance yourself from a girl when you feel she's very indifferent, when you feel she doesn't have the same interest in you. It magically changes her attitude toward you. Well, this happens exactly with this change that she perceives when you decide to distance yourself because you see it as acceptance, resignation, or however you want to see it, saying, okay, I tried, but it's not working. This girl is totally indifferent to me, shows no interest whatsoever. So I guess I better step back. But she perceives it in a totally different way. When you start to distance yourself without saying absolutely anything to this girl, many things go through her mind, and here I share some of them. First, you will completely confuse her because she won't understand what's happening. So she'll be quite confused, and this, for you, is a positive thing because it gives you a certain advantage. I say this because it will make her understand or react in a certain way if she really feels any attraction or interest in you. She'll understand that she needs to act to change her attitude again, or she'll lose you. A reality that probably many women don't want to face is that we all like this attention we receive from you, which makes us feel important and loved. And that's why when we notice a change in your attitude, that you're no longer paying us the same attention, that you're indifferent, that you're distancing yourself from us, and so on, obviously, we notice it, and, of course, we feel it. So if you start to distance yourself and show this change in your attitude, she will want to regain your attention in some way. Now, at this point, you have to be very clear and analyze what you really want with this girl. And normally there are two options. The first is to see her just as a friend, and the second is to have a romantic interest in her, that is, to seek a relationship, dating, or commitment. If your answer is the second and you really want something more than friendship with this girl or woman and realize that she's not giving you the attention or showing the interest you expect from her, that she also wants a commitment, something more than friendship, then it's very likely that you need to change your strategy a little or do things differently. This is because she may not want to enter into another type of commitment because you're already giving her girlfriend benefits when, in fact, she's not. So what makes you think that if she's already receiving these benefits from you, she would want to enter into a relationship or commitment with you? And pay attention to this part. This happens both in men and in women. And you'll probably say, Maya, then it's negative that I'm attentive to her, that I show my interest, and so on. Of course, this is not negative at all. The problem is that if you're already giving all your effort, dedication, support, affection, and so on, without wanting to receive the same attention or reciprocate in the same way because, again, you're already offering everything, then she deep down feels that she doesn't need to make an effort at all because she's already receiving everything she wants from you. But if things change and you stop giving all this attention, all these benefits she enjoyed, and she notices this difference, then she'll say, wow, what happened here? Why aren't you giving me the same attention as before? Why am I not receiving the same benefits anymore? And then she'll want to change her attitude towards you, showing more interest, attention, and so on. I warn you that I'm being very clear in the example and saying that if you give absolutely everything and this person is more than evident that doesn't correspond, not even to 10% of what you do for her, then it's when you have to change your attitude and distance yourself a little because then you'd be assuming a doormat role, so to speak, and obviously, that's not the treatment you expect from this person. I don't recommend you do this if this girl is attentive to you, if she shows interest, and so on, but probably not in the way you expect. So all you have to do is wait and be patient because things happen over time. What I mean by this is that you shouldn't go to extremes. It's important to have this clear and apply it when really necessary, not when we see what we want to see. And well, once you've chosen to change your attitude by behaving a little more distant with her and so on, she'll obviously notice and try to change her attitude to get your attention again. The problem with this is that if you return this attention immediately as soon as you feel her change towards you, most likely she'll return to the same attitude she had before, and she'll interpret it as a form of manipulation or blackmail. So it won't have any effect anymore if you apply the same strategy of distancing yourself and behaving a little more distant. So at this point, what will happen is that you'll get into a tit-for-tat game, and I can assure you that in the long run, this is totally tedious and unpleasant. If you realize this, then the decision you have to make is to distance yourself definitively, because that will show you that she doesn't have the same interest in you and that she simply is guided by part of her ego and enjoying all the attention you offer, all the affection you receive from you, all the attentions, and so on, but truly doesn't have the same interest you do.